Hi guys, welcome back. I'm John. This is That Green Life. I wanted to give a quick video today just about the rain barrel setup and the pump setup that I finally got put together and installed. Go over what I chose to go with, why I chose to go with, and how it's been working so far. So let's get into it. Alright, so to start with, I just went and got this landscaping irrigation control valve box. All I did was just to keep the electrical stuff out of the rain. So what I went with is just a diaphragm pump. I went with a micro diaphragm pump, found it online. I believe it was Amazon. It's intended to be in an RV for like a faucet. What it does, it has an automatic pressure shutoff. So when it's not in use, it's built up pressure here between the beehive valve Wi-Fi timer and the pump, so that it gets to whatever pressure it's going to shut off at, which I believe is 55 psi. But once it hits that pressure, it shuts off. When this opens, it senses the pressure drops, the pump turns on, pumps the water. When the timer's done, it closes, pressure builds back up, pump shuts off. That way it's not running constantly and I don't have to come and turn it on every time. And it can be more of an automated system. I just have an inline filter here that runs through with the hose to the rain barrel. As I mentioned, it's the beehive orbit, or the beehive Wi-Fi timer and Bluetooth, so that I can set up an automated system. Right here I do have a 25 psi pressure regulator, so that for the drip irrigation I don't have too much pressure going to it, that it's going to blow out the nozzles or anything. Just a little LiPo battery here to run. I've got a solar panel controller here. So I've got the pump set to one of the plugs, the solar panel, and then the battery. And then that runs over to a solar panel that I have set up, 25-watt solar panel. Now my plan for the solar panel is to eventually get it mounted up on something so it's not just kind of leaning there against the house. But that's what I have been using so far. So this is my setup. All I did, because of where these initial holes were on the valve timer box, it was going to put too much stress on the hose. I couldn't get it routed exactly where I wanted it, and I found that this works better standing than it did laying down as far as it actually shutting off. So I just drilled a couple holes on each side, ran the hoses in, had the filter, the pump, and the timer, and then ran the hose back out. It just comes over to the drip irrigation heads that I have in place. So that's the setup that I went with. For me, so far it's been working. It seems to be working just fine, and hopefully it continues to work. We'll see how the battery lasts and then make sure that that is going to go as planned. But so far everything's to be good. So if this is something that you might be interested in, all the stuff I just found on Amazon, just searching for solar panel or the pump. It's a diaphragm pump. So yeah, you can just go on Amazon, go off on Google, find the stuff, buy it. I'll try to find links to the ones that I used in case that's what you want to get, but it seems to be working for me just fine, especially for a simple drip irrigation system. I'll test it here in a little while with the hose, see if it's enough to power like a hose and spray nozzle, and I can update then. All right, thanks for watching.